AEW has taken the wrestling scene by storm, bringing in legitimate competition to the WWE after a long time. AEW today has the most well-rounded roster in all of wrestling, consisting of many talents comprising of legends, veterans, and young talent. Taking into consideration all of the current wrestlers under the AEW banner, we have chosen our picks for the next 10 AEW wrestlers who we believe will capture the top gold in all of wrestling today, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. But before we get started, we would love it if you could subscribe to our channel, to help us achieve our goal of 1,000 subscribers. As we have said before, your support means everything to us. Now without further delay, let's get started. Number 10. CM Punk. CM Punk's arrival in AEW was met with shock and awe as nobody expected the straight-edged star to ever make a return to the wrestling ring. However, unlike how things are done on the other side, AEW does not simply put gold on a wrestler simply because he's a megastar. Things don't happen in AEW in such a way, they happen for a reason. Punk has mostly been wrestling young wrestlers since his return, but we believe AEW will surely push Punk and put the belt on him when the time is right. CM Punk has nothing more to prove in the wrestling world, but Punk can be used as a catalyst to catapult other wrestlers to the top. AEW's primary instinct in putting the belt on Punk would be to find a young promising wrestler who would dethrone the legend and forever etch his name as the man who defeated CM Punk for the AEW Championship. Number 9. Sammy Guevara.
Champion, Sammy Guevara!
History's been made here in Rochester.
Sammy Guevara is one of the most athletic, agile and fresh superstars in the whole AEW roster. AEW recognized the talent Sammy possessed as he was immediately put into the inner circle at the debut episode of AEW Dynamite. Although things didn't go Sammy's way for a while, he was finally able to redeem himself by defeating the Redeemer Miro and capturing the TNT Championship. Unlike the WWE, AEW doesn't alter major pushes or storylines only because of the arrival of new stars. It is because of this fact that we are confident that AEW will continue to push Sammy Guevara to even greater heights, which will ultimately culminate to World Championship gold. Number 8. Darby Allin.
The brand new TNT champion. His name is Darby Allin. And yes, he is a
Anyone who has watched AEW from their first show will bet on Darby Allin as a future world champion in AEW. Darby Allin is wildly popular with the AEW fans, who seem to connect with Allin's storytelling and persona, and is thus AEW's true homegrown star. Allin's character coupled with his athleticism and never-give-up attitude has checked all the essential lists for being a megastar in AEW. Darby Allin has already received opportunities to go head-to-head with a world champion, but has failed to secure the gold on these occasions. This is nothing but long-term storytelling on AEW's part, since when Allin finally wins the gold, the victory would taste more sweeter after all his troubles and hurdles. We at All Elite Club bet on Darby Allin on not only becoming a future AEW World Heavyweight Champion, but to also become the biggest star in AEW in the near future. Number 7. Miro.
The dream is over. I gotta say this also. I came into this with
Miro's initial booking in AEW was subpar in the view of many, as he was put into a faction with Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford, with the duo achieving nothing of relevance, and it dampened the high hopes for Miro. AEW corrected their mistake and provided the push to Miro that everyone had hoped for. He had an undefeated streak, and would go on to defeat Darby Allin for the TNT Championship, though he would go on to drop the title to Sammy Guevara. It seems now that AEW's plans for Miro are on the right track, and we can expect the company to give Miro a title opportunity for the big one soon. Everyone saw the potential of Rusev in the WWE, but sadly he had yet to reach his full potential before he was let go from the company. Now finally in AEW we can see Miro's full potential, and AEW will not hesitate to put the title on Miro when the time comes. Number 6. Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy was initially thought of to be a tag team wrestler, paired up with Luchasaurus and occasionally with Marco Stunt under the tag team name of Jurassic Express. AEW however has big plans for Jungle Boy not only as a tag team specialist, but also as a single star. Jungle Boy has grown his fanbase quite a bit amongst the AEW fans, and even the company's faith can be seen by the fact that he has been put into singles competition against top-tier talents such as Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, and Adam Cole. With the coming of so many talents and big names in the company, it would be interesting to see when Jungle Boy would finally get his push to the world title. Number 5. Bryan Danielson.
The Raptors are shaking with the arrival of Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson made his name in the WWE, but due to various reasons left the company to come work for AEW. Though unlike other wrestlers, Bryan had nothing but praise for the WWE and listed one of the reasons for leaving the company was because he wanted to wrestle freely and against the top-tier talent at AEW. Bryan Danielson is undoubtedly one of the best wrestlers in the world today, and so as to not undermine his status, we are positive that AEW will put the World Championship gold on Bryan sooner rather than later. We believe that Bryan can prove to be one of the most influential champions in the history of AEW and can take the company to even greater heights. Number 4. MJF.
What the hell? You little bastard! What'd you do that for?
AEW put their faith on MJF from day one as they believe Maxwell Jacob Friedman to be their star heel for the future. MJF is dexterous in the ring, a show stealer with the mic and a god when it comes to his die-hard attitude towards staying in kayfabe. AEW has shown their faith in MJF by placing him in important segments, and this goes to show with the fact that he has defeated a major wrestler such as Chris Jericho 3 times in AEW. Hence we have firm conviction that when MJF's time comes, Tony Khan won't hesitate to put the AEW World Heavyweight Championship on Maxwell to cement him as the top heel in AEW. Number 3. Malachi Black.
Wait a minute. What the? Oh my God! God Almighty! What a kick! Right to Arn Anderson's.
Malachi Black is one of the latest threats in AEW, who seeks to decimate everyone in his path. The character of Malachi Black is what we believe to be one of the best character developments by AEW. While WWE were the ones who put a more darker character on Tommy End, it is AEW who have pushed this character into a different dimension altogether. If there is something AEW lacked, it was a dark, menacing wrestler who had the ability to instill fear into his opponents, similar to the likes of Kane and The Undertaker. This was indeed necessary for AEW, and we would agree that they have hit all the right spots when it comes to Malachi Black's character. Thus we believe that AEW will utilize this opportunity to the fullest, and put World Championship gold on Malachi Black at the right time and place, since Black has the tools necessary to become a major wrestling superstar. Number 2. Cody Rhodes.
Mike Malachi! He covers! Gotta be it! And he gets the win!
What a fight! What a battle!
Cody Rhodes had promised to never again challenge for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship if he lost to Chris Jericho. After Cody sustained the loss, it was believed that he would never actually ever win the World Championship, though recent events would indicate otherwise. AEW is now shifting gears on Cody's personality from a beloved babyface to an anti-hero character, and they are doing a splendid job of it. We would recommend you to watch the videos posted in Tranquilo Club's channel, who has made videos on this topic with excruciating detail, but to sum it up, we believe that this change of Cody's character, from a babyface to a heel, is the push he needs to forgo any past promises he has made, and go straight for the gold, since it wouldn't make sense if a wrestler of Cody's caliber never gets to hold the top title of the company which he himself founded. Number 1. Wardlow.
Mercy. Spears on the outside trying to wave Wardlow off, but Wardlow, Mr. Mayhem himself, covers and gets the win.
We could never complete this list without including Mr. Mayhem, Wardlow. Wardlow has the physique, the looks and the athleticism that is champion material. In his debut match he was put into a steel cage match against Cody Rhodes, which goes to show how much the company vouches on Wardlow's ability. Mr. Mayhem has been put into factions with MJF, and has helped him in various occasions to secure victory. Jim Ross has himself mentioned many times on commentary that he bets Wardlow would become a future world champion, and even considers him to be one of the pillars of AEW. Although Wardlow has yet to win championship gold in AEW, he has a bright future in the company, and we can certainly picture him carrying the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. That's it for our list of the top 10 AEW future World Heavyweight Champions. If you loved this video, hit the like button, share it to more wrestling fans, and don't forget to hit subscribe. We hope to see you again soon.